The election's not rigged. We're going to win. If it is rigged, I guess that's a different story, but we'll find out pretty soon.
According to a recent CNN poll conducted by SSRS, most voters believe former President Donald Trump will not concede if he loses the 2024 presidential election. A significant minority of Trump's supporters feel that losing candidates are not obligated to concede. Should legal disputes related to the election reach the Supreme Court, a majority of voters express little or no confidence in the court's ability to make the right decisions. Overall, only 30% of registered voters think Trump will accept the election results and concede if he loses. Most registered voters, 54%, think that Harris would concede in the event of a loss, while Trump would not. 18% of voters believe that both candidates would concede, 15% say that neither would, and only 11% believe that Harris would not concede, but Trump would. Among each candidate's supporters, nearly all Harris backers, 97%, expect her to concede if she loses. A smaller majority of Trump supporters, 57%, believe he would acknowledge a loss. This 57% marks an increase from July, when only half of Trump's supporters thought he would concede, despite his campaign's recent efforts to sow doubt in the U.S. election system and assert a potential victory regardless of the November outcome.
The election's not rigged. We're going to win. If it is rigged, I guess that's a different story, but we'll find out pretty soon.
Harris supporters are largely unified in their expectations. 92% believe Harris would concede and Trump would not. Most Trump supporters think both candidates would respond similarly, though they are divided on what that response would be. 33% say both would concede, while 26% believe neither would. Around 24% of Trump supporters believe he would concede, while Harris would not, and only 15% think Trump would not concede, while Harris would. In general, the vast majority of American voters support the principle that losing candidates should accept certified election results. 88% believe candidates must concede once results are certified across all states, while 12% disagree. There is a notable political divide, with 61% of Trump supporters having at least moderate confidence in the court, compared to 31% of Harris supporters. A 56% majority of registered voters say they have little or no trust in the U.S. Supreme Court to make accurate decisions on legal cases relating to the 2024 election. In contrast, 21% of voters aged 65 and older report high trust in the court. Only 9% of black voters have high trust in the court, while this figure drops to 4% among Democrats and 5% among liberal voters. The SSRS conducted this CNN poll online and by phone from October 20th to 23rd, 2024, with 1,704 registered voters nationwide drawn from a probability-based panel. Likely voters included all registered voters in the poll, weighted by their predicted likelihood of voting in this year's election.